Hello and welcome to Creative Juices. Today we are in the studio.
This is the studio.
It is the studio. It's a good old studio. But we have a new camera.
We do have a new camera.
We do. And we have...
You can see all our pores.
We can see all our pores and every follicle of my hair, which is getting more and more out of control for every single week.
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
But it's good to express creativity through
the
your hairstyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking kind of like this, no?
So you're going to have it up like that one. You're going to need a lot of gel or a lot of mousse. You just like comb back, comb forward.
Going forward.
Oh, I could do a lot of things with this hair, but I could do a lot with it, but nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
No.
That's how it is with art sometimes. You can do a lot and then nothing at all.
Yeah, no, this is true. I mean, there's a lot of different types of art.
Yeah.
Lots of different ways of expressing and things that have gone through time and through shifts. I know we were talking about things before the camera was rolling, about how art goes through different stages and it can be enforced by different regimes even.
Yeah.
Or the people of the day just decide, okay, now this is the romanticism that we're in now and it's the popular thing. But I feel like nowadays, I don't know, do you feel the same way that we're kind of taking bits of everything that has already existed and we're kind of creating on new?
Well, all that already has been is also present.
Mm-hmm.
We lost a lot of art in a couple of wars, and that's unfortunate because we lost a lot of things that we don't know.
Physical art pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, all of the things that have been done that we like say is romanticism, or maybe we say it's Rococo or Baroque or whatever. All those arts are still present. Products of that art is still present.
Yeah.
And people still use that.
Do you believe in the lost city of Atlantis?
I do.
Because I think there's been so many shifts in the world, and this has a relevancy. Because I think like there is probably a whole like treasure trove of a civilization underneath the water somewhere.
Yeah.
With different art pieces, different ways they lived their life, how they did things, and we have no idea about. And if we would see it, I think it would just like expand our minds a lot.
Yeah, and also that I've always wanted to go to Peru and look at Machu Picchu and do the whole spirit wandering thingy that they do there. I don't remember the name right now, but I've always wanted to do that because that also lets us know of ancient history and things that have been done way before us. That has been lost.
Machu Picchu, was that the one that was not ancient? Was it only a few hundred years ago that they created it?
Yeah.
Was that one, or was that another one I was thinking of?
That's a very good question.
But that one is, and then seeing how different cultures have created different things completely separate of each other. And obviously we look at the South American culture with the Egyptian culture, both building pyramids, having a similar kind of idea.
And there's like, there's ancient tribes still in the woods that were discovered like 500 years ago, and they've been hidden for so long and still doing the same rituals that they have been doing. And
isn't that there's an island still which is like not touched by Western cultures out in, I'm trying to think whereabouts it is, in between somewhere in the Indian Ocean, I think. I'll look at the name of it. We'll put it on the screen.
We'll put it on the screen so you can see it.
So I have a lot of knowledge, but like very few like linking the dots together of what things actually are. It's a lot of hearsay, a lot of speculation. But the feeling behind it is genuine.
It is, and also like having that in mind, we have been creating art for so long. Like as long as we have been able to put something in paper or stone even, or like paint something, we have done that, and that is really cool. And before that it was even in tree, like woods, like putting things in.
I think we kind of want to, if we say like sculpt or put into stone like our feelings of our own expression somehow, to show that we've been there as a species, as humans are.
And what happened here, and the history of it all.
And to tell the story.
Yeah. And I mean, if we look at this, like stories per se, they have been told through songs and like by the fireplace, talked about ancient wisdom.
Yeah,
I would like to see all those old songs.
Wouldn't it be good to go back in time if you could go back?
Yeah, that would be so
100
cool.
years and then 100 years again and 100 years again and just be there and observe. I mean, it wouldn't matter so much with the language, but to see how people interact with each other.
Yeah.
And then maybe try and explain the concept to them. Like, we do podcasts, and we speak on this in front of a screen, but it goes out to a lot of people.
And also, like, would they understand us? Because even our language has like been altered and
very much so. I think I saw some a video on how far back in English would you be able to understand things, and it's kind of essentially to the 1600s you'd have a problem understanding it with the wee bits and pieces you could pick up. But I mean, before that, and we're talking about ancient cultures here. I think the whole idea of how we construct sentences in whichever language you'd be talking about would be very different.
It would be, and also like, did they express themselves by sound, or did they actually have words, or did a word or a sound mean a whole meaning or a whole sentence, or
would it mimic like the animal kingdom more?
It might.
And is that something we could go back to?
It's cool.
Idea. If you're talking about like language and written language, and emojis versus hieroglyphics versus long written prose, you see it all goes in different cycles, doesn't it?
It does. And you can see that even how you produce food, how you're creative with your food, and that is another episode. But I think it's very important to understand that all the futurism or whatever ism we have all been had for a long time, but we are using, as you said, we have the old things still here, and then we're creating new things as we go.
Yeah, and we seem to have defined our isms here. We're looking at like a cubism or brutalism or expressionism, but I think art lends itself more to flowing in between the different things.
Yeah.
Or creativity does. If we're going to talk about creative juices, essentially, it's like if you box it up. If you use cubism as a literal cube of a box of an idea and say it's exactly this and by this people in these times, I think you're limiting what the potential of the thing is.
I think so as well, and that's why I don't think that we can always put a word on art or creativity. We can't always define it, and it's not meant to be defined. It's meant to be observed and felt, is my meaning. Not defined per se, not.
But that goes into something else we were talking about before, how like politicians or certain regimes can use like art and creativity to
push an agenda,
their agenda or define their message by things like that. And I think we see very like reactionary behavior from humans put into that kind of regime.
Yeah, and is it all like? If you look at that type of art, is it to push an agenda, or is it actually something creative happening? Or like when you look at art, is it all about knowing the behaviors? Would that give you like a bigger fan base or whatever? Like if you use manners, behaviors, patterns, does that give you a head start, or is it like?
No, I agree with you. How does it work with the human psychology?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, if we're talking like strictly politics with creativity and art, if we think of like, we could put it to a very granular level, most political parties have a colour that they're associated with. And I say most human beings, it's a very normal question to ask somebody. So like, what's your name? What do you do for a job?
What's your favourite colour?
What is your favourite colour?
Yeah.
So political parties have an association with a colour usually. Yeah. And I wonder if that also plays into, most people like this colour, so they're more likely to vote for us. If we look in Great Britain, where I come from, you've got like Labour, Conservatives, Liberal Democrats when I grew up. There's other parties now as well, and the Green Party, which is like the environmental party.
Yeah.
Obviously, their colour is green, their name is green,
Yeah.
and everything is associated with that colour green. Liberal Democrats were yellow, Conservatives blue, and Labour is red.
Mm.
So you've got politics already there in a way, well, not in a way, in a very definite kind of.
Yeah, they're stating
They've
their...
chosen, like, we are red, you
Yeah.
are blue, you are yellow, you are green.
And again, to compartmentalize people into boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you are blue,
Mm-hmm.
then you are voting for us, and you are nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
And the same way for green, yellow, red.
That's true. And other things, I'm just thinking, what do we do as people? If I think politics, and we're thinking, I mean, people obviously have sports teams they associate colours with as well.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's like a synergy there, that you vote for the same colour that your favourite team is.
Oh, wow. So you're a greenie?
I quite like the green and white. If we look at like Swedish politics though,
Yeah.
and the colours that they have,
Yeah.
so we're going to use some Swedish words here, people. Don't worry, do not adjust your sets. So Socialdemokraterna, the Social Democrats, they have red.
Yeah.
Vänster, which is left, they also have red.
Red,
They're
yeah.
the same kind of red. So they're both associated with red, which is obviously a socialist colour, is associated with the left. Then you've got Moderaterna, the moderate party. What colour do they have?
Yeah, it's blue, right?
They have blue.
As Liberal
The Liberal
Liberalerna.
Party, they all have a lighter blue, don't they?
Yeah, probably.
The Christian Democrats, they have blue as well.
Yeah.
And they have darker blue. Then you've got Miljöpartiet, which would be the Green Party.
And they have green.
They have green.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? We're forgetting another one. aren't we?
Socialdemokraterna. They're also blue.
They're also they're Sverige.
Sverigedemokraterna.
Yeah, they're also blue. So there's very like the blue-red split.
Yeah.
So what colour is your favourite colours? That might be the party you subconsciously are voting for.
Yeah, it could be. But is it used in art? And is it used in, like, are they creative within those? Because they did at some point turn orange. Do you remember?
Who turned orange?
I think it was Moderaterna.
Ah, okay. So they did that for a time.
Yeah, for a
So they're
time,
learning
and then they
something.
went back to blue, I think.
Okay.
Or if there's,
They did some market research and found like no, our voters don't
I don't
associate
know.
with orange.
It's fun to think about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Because in Ireland, Northern Ireland, orange is very associated there with like the Orange Army and that. So it's very, very political to a level of obviously like the violence and the troubles and everything there.
wow.
So
Yeah.
that is having more of a serious connotation there, like the Orange Parade and things. Whereas here, obviously, it's a part of political life
Yeah.
with the colours.
And when it comes to football, you were talking about the TiFos.
Yeah, exactly. We learned what that word was, and it comes from Italian, and we're not going to try and pronounce it here. But it's like the art from the passion of the fans.
And the supporters.
Yeah, exactly. How they can show how they want to support their club in an artistic way.
Yeah. And they're using art, and they are using creativity to create that art. But it's within the frame, right?
Yeah.
We were talking about frames one episode as well. I think the frames are important because that somehow states how you can create and what you can create and what is okay, what is not okay. But again, if we want to think about creative juice, we want everything to be okay. Like, nothing is not okay.
Yeah, there shouldn't be any like limitations on things.
But there are limitations in a frame somehow.
They will. I mean, there will be.
Yeah, they won't paint another football player in another team. It's
No, that's true. But they might do if it's if we're gonna put it all together, and I think in a political way as well. If they've got a political message to get across as this football team, because they might represent a big part of society. And for instance, yesterday I was at a football match, and there was I think 40,000 people there. So if you're thinking, how do I get my message across, politically or otherwise, and you can do this as part of a banner which is shown on one whole side of the arena.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't get more powerful than that.
That's
and then
true.
in the generation that we have now, and everyone wants to take pictures of that and then
Yeah.
share it on social media, it's like your one message, which is a big side on this board, can be sent all around the world within 10 seconds.
Yeah, and also when people are as heated as they are in a football match. I mean, they are in the feeling, they are already in the groove, and then this TiFo comes up. So I think it's really powerful because it enhances a feeling as well with the art that is presented.
Yeah, it does, and it gives it connects like the players to the idea of the club, which can be hundreds of years old, with this generation of supporters to whatever current social issue they have, either in society or within the club or with the wider world of football, and they can express that and use their creativity. And the more creative things are, the more gets shared over the world. It's like the boring ideas don't usually get shared around.
No.
So we just say like, oh, we hate that other team, and we'll put it in big block letters there. It's like, no. But if we do a extremely funny caricature drawing of something with a little bit of a political message, a little bit of comedy in there, and something that represents the fans, that usually is what's very successful.
Yeah, and sometimes you can play with it. I mean, I know artists who have played with the kind of ism that would provoke somehow. So I know this photographer Ida. I'm not going to try and pronounce her last name because it's not easy, but she made
so her name's Ida, not easy.
Yeah.
Is it an Italian name or is it?
No, she made this Welcome to Göteborg photograph, and it was herself with her two children, and it was very like regimist in its outlook, but it really provoked. So people remember that picture, and it was really talked about. So yeah, people use these kind of political themes as well to provoke, and sometimes the opposition also uses artwork or creativity to put their words across.
But again, who is the opposition?
Yeah.
Depending on where you're standing, they might be on your side of representing your views. If you see them as the opposition, it's just from your view of things.
Yeah, so wherever the opposition is for you, they can use or activism and stuff like that. So.
I mean, exactly. I mean, if you look at people don't wear fur so much anymore, but I know they still. I mean, obviously they're still done, and people have like leather jackets and things, but people throwing paint, people wearing fur out of. I mean, that's activism. Plus, it's also a very powerful image.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're there, you can take the picture of the person throwing the paint on the one, and that itself as a tableau, I think is incredibly powerful. Just saying, is. Like, we're making a stand as I wouldn't say it's a non-violent protest, because it is actually, you're doing something.
You're violating someone's
exactly.
boundaries, so it's violent.
It's not physically, punching somebody in the face, but I mean, metaphorically. And I mean, it is obviously an act upon them, so it would be, but it's a strong image, and I think we don't always think of that in a way of what is creativity. And I'm not saying go out and get paint and just throw it on people now just to make a statement, unless that is your. But
they do that also in like a happy stand. I mean, they made this runners. I don't know if it's a marathon or if it's just a short distance, but. Where they have paint, like color run, I think it's called.
Color run, that's the one. Yeah, that's great.
So I mean that is a lot of color, a lot of creativity, and if you take pictures in that environment, you get a lot of cool pictures, right?
Yeah, that's brilliant.
But still, it's who had the creative juice to come up with that? I want to be that person.
Yeah, we want to encourage more of these people.
Yeah.
In the world. We're gonna have a new feature in the show today, and we're gonna have, instead of joke of the week, because that's gone down like a lead balloon. That's not.
What?
I don't have any good jokes.
Oh, you don't have any good jokes.
But I'm gonna be creative this week and do some jokes. I'm gonna get into that later in the show. But we're gonna have song of the week, something that sparks our creativity, something which makes us get up and dance and shake it up. And today's song of the week is Bombay Bicycle Club with
Shuffle. It's so good.
So we
to take a listen and see if you get any inspiration from it, and also we came up with this a couple of episodes ago. We're gonna have a little thing between me and Marcus. So we're gonna doodle. So I'm gonna doodle during one of our episodes, and then Marcus is gonna doodle in one of our episodes, and then we're gonna talk about our doodles.
Yeah.
That will be so fun.
That would be interesting.
To see what is happening when we're doing something else.
Yeah, and then just exactly.
And the brain is creating something. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to practice my doodling. But again, that's not the point. The point is it should be spontaneous.
Yeah, and also you're having a show come up.
Yeah, so I've been talking about doing improvisation theatre, and I will be on stage this upcoming week, or depending when this comes out, might already have happened. But on the stage with my group, and also I'm trying to not to prepare too much, but we've got some recommendations of what to do and how to do things. We've got a framework, talking of frames again, but we don't know anything that's in the frame, because that will happen when it happens.
Yeah, whatever needs to happen happens. That's what our podcast interviewer Johanna said. Exactly. Whatever needs to happen will happen.
And what happens if I run off the stage straight away as I get there? That was what was meant to happen that time. Otherwise, we'll see. But yeah, creatively, we should come up with a name. We are 6 people in our group now. We haven't got a name for our troupe. I don't know if we need one or not, but I think it's fun to think of names for things.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
It could be the mashup.
Is the name the mashup?
I don't know.
Got a name suggestion today. I want to say it was from. One was creme brulee, and the other was legs akimbo. Someone who thought that was funny because that comes from a TV show which we used to watch growing up. So someone who is close to me there, and she had some funny ideas.
That's nice.
Everything is a joke to her, but then again,
it is right. Well. Life is a joke.
Exactly. If we take things too seriously, I don't know where you'll end up.
No.
You'll end up in the cube that they talk about in Cubism.
And you will not get anywhere. You won't grow. You won't do anything. And if you don't grow, you die.
Oh,
isn't that that what they say? If you don't grow, then it's the same as dying.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Well, we're learning and we are expanding our minds and our souls and our bodies.
And with Creative Juices, we are doing it together with you, and it's really fun.
Yeah. And we're really happy that you could be here today to listen to us talking about a whole range of subjects we kind of covered today.
Yeah.
We are looking for having new guests on for the summer. The summer season is coming. Who would you like to have as a guest?
Yeah.
And this is you, the listener, we're talking to.
The listener, not you and me.
You and I have guests that we have a few in the pipeline, which we'll be reaching out to when the schedule.
So please answer when we reach out if you get a message. And also, if you have a suggestion, you can suggest at info@creativejuices.se.
That was it, wasn't it?
That was it.
You can also watch us on YouTube. I think it's called creativejuices.se on YouTube. Any other platforms that we might be on?
You know the platform.
Instagram. So Instagram. We
don't have any episodes on Instagram, but we have a lot of pictures. No, we don't have a lot of pictures.
We have some shorts though as well. We might make some more shorts.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about shorts that you wear outside.
That would be so much fun.
And I had the design there. And I put it up. I'm like, look at my shorts that I've made. That could be a short about making shorts.
Yeah, that would be so much fun.
If somebody wants to make that for us, because I'm not so good at making
also,
shorts.
we can have shorts about being creative.
That's
that's so cool.
And then people can send in if you want to send in like a.
And also the other platform is Spotify. The ones that Marcus doesn't want to talk about. Spotify, creativejuices.se. Yeah.
Spotify. What does that do with spots? With flies? Or...
Yeah, and also you have our website www.creativejuices.se.
Has anybody made a mod for us on Minecraft yet?
No, I don't think so.
I was thinking Swedish inventions. Spotify,
maybe we should have something on Fortnite.
Fortnite. It's Fortnite.
I've heard a lot of people play Fortnite, so maybe that
could be the next thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some good streamers out there you should follow for Fortnite.
Yeah. Night Force.
Yes.
We can have him on.
We could actually have Night Force on.
Yeah.
So that's been us for today.
Yes.
My name is Marcus Schilling. Her name is
Camilla Odén.
And we have been
Creative Juices.